Don't know about you guys, but one thing has been very confusing to me for many days. Everywhere I look, people are talking about recession, inflation, and the global trade war. But if you have observed the stock market, it's green. It's like a birthday party. Big companies are breaking their records. Nvidia is acting like it owns the planet now. Google, Meta, Amazon, Microsoft, they are all being very high. So I sat down and thought, why are all the stock markets across the world are booming and at the same time economy is clearly stressed out? And I found one answer. AI, artificial intelligence, the ultimate buzzword for the generation. But here is the real twist. It's not the AI profit helping these stocks to go up, but it is the spending behind AI. Companies are spending billions, hundreds of billions dollars. At the same time, the investors are also rewarding these companies for spending money. This is if someone said a company is burning out cash, we think that come on, save some money. But right now in the real market, it is like the more money you spend, the more you win. Let me explain this mess in more detail in this video. Well, if you to this channel, obviously you are. My name is Mayur. About money and mindset. In this video, we are gonna see that what is going on with the stock market these days. Why everyone is okay with this unusual trend. What if investing for AI does not pay off in the long future? And the last, what we should do as a normal investor in this trend. Now let us take the deep dive into the stock market, especially during the time of September 2025 and the last 2 weeks. Big companies like Nvidia, Meta, and Alibaba, they all are into what I call AI shopping spree model. Meta said that they will invest more than $50 billion into AI, where Alibaba said they will go higher than that. In fact, Nvidia invested more than $5 billion into Intel and $100 billion into OpenAI. This is not normal. This is not how a traditional business works. In fact, in Business 101, we were taught that spend wisely and profit smartly. But looks like in 2025, it is like spend like a drunken millionaire and your shareholders will clap for you. The real concern is that almost every investor looks like they are happy with this trend. But the psychology behind this, in my point of view, is that investors today they are not investing into the company, they are investing into the future. They think that everything will be AI, right from education to work, shopping to healthcare, dating to even decide which toothpaste to buy today. Investors' mindset are clear these days. They think that whoever builds the AI infrastructure today will have the control of money tomorrow. It is like investing in the people who invented the internet even before the internet became popular. Or it is like investing in people who built the roads even before the cars were invented. So investors do not worry about the today's profit. They are battling on the future's monopoly. They believe that once the AI will be integrated in the future, these big companies will not have any competition. They will own the big pipeline. This is the reason why investors are okay with these big companies spending like crazy. Let's flip the coin. What if AI does not grow as fast as people expectation these days? What if businesses do not add up that fast? What if the government regulations block some of the businesses? And what if people stop using AI beyond YouTube caption and some funny voice filters? Then this whole AI spending spree will become a giant bubble, similar like the dot-com bubble in 2000. In case you don't know what happened in 2000, let me revise quickly. Back then, companies with no real profit, even without products, were getting billion dollars of valuation when they said that we are an internet company. This sound familiar with this trend, right? These days, you just need to say that we are an AI company, and investor will say, Okay, take my whole money. Now, I'm not saying that AI is totally fake. AI is totally real. But this hype cycle can easily detach from the reality. If AI takes off, earlier investors will become superpowers. But if slows down, it will be a massive crash. Right now, the whole market is running on one belief. Now you must be asking that, hey, what we should do in this scenario? Whether you should start investing in AI stock aggressively or just stay away from that. But here is my calm answer. I do not chase any big hypes, but at the same time, I do not ignore any revolution. AI is definitely gonna be a part of our life for sure. And this is almost guaranteed. Rather than choosing one or two companies aggressively, I would prefer to diversify my portfolio. Rather than choosing investing in Meta versus Microsoft versus Amazon, I would prefer to have one ETF that includes the different stocks. For example, I would prefer to invest in VFV or VOO that tracks S&P 500 companies and that includes all the AI spenders these days. I would invest it QQQ or ZQQ. This is an ETF that focus on tech savvy companies. And I would invest in AI specific stocks if I want to add some spices in my investment portfolio. This way, I benefit myself from the upside of AI and mitigate the risk if one company messes up. Slow, steady, and long term, this is my real strategy. So, let me summarize the whole video in one sentence. Right now, the Wall Street is not rewarding the profits, it is rewarding the potential. AI is just not as a technology, it is a gold rush. Some people will become millionaire, some people will lose everything. As history tells us, the people who become millionaire in every gold rush is not the miner who mine the gold, but it is the person who sells the shovels. So instead of asking which AI company will really win, I would focus on which company really provides the necessary tools, chips, infrastructures, and data. This is where I will be looking at. So now I want to hear from you. Do you think that AI is the next electricity, the next internet, or the next big revolution? Or it is just a bubble which will burst very soon and that is hyped by the influencers and the investors? Sure, you comment. This is Money with Mayur. Safe, calm, and honest finance. See you in the next video.